My name is Mark Barry, and I've uploaded a book of poems to Amazon's system, which you can purchase as a download to your PC, your Mac, your tablet, your smartphone. You don't necessarily need to have the Kindle software. The details are in the description just below. The book is called My Broken Heart, 75 Days in the NHS. I went into the British National Healthcare System in London, Whipps Cross Hospital, in November 2012, and I didn't eventually leave St Bart's Hospital in the City of London until February 2013. When I went in and they did the angiogram, they found that 3, later turned out to be actually 4, of the arteries to my heart were blocked, so open heart surgery was booked. But because of dissected artery complications, I had to wait a full near 3 months for that to heal before they'd undergo such a dangerous operation. Hence this severe amount of time I was in hospital. When you get in, the first 2 or 3 days are very odd, as you can imagine, and you settle down and you get used to the routines. And the nurses turn up in the morning and the evening, and they offer you 2 of these. They're called Senokot, very famous laxative tablet. We'll concentrate on the word gentle just there. We'll talk about that later. While this is going on, the doctors are trying to pain manage the angina inside that's hurting you so much. I had 70 days of this. Now they whomp that with varying amounts of painkiller tablets, from the humble aspirin to the paracetamols, right up to the bulldogs, which are the codeine tablets. But what the doctors often don't tell you about codeine is that they act as inhibitors. So as you're eating the food regime, which is regimented, as you can imagine, in a hospital breakfast, dinner, lunch, and snacks in between, the food's building up. So a day goes by, becomes 2 days, becomes 2.5, maybe 3 days. You don't go to the loo, you put it down to whatever. And then the pain starts to kick in. And trust me, you're on the toilet bowl with 2 fingers being put in places they really shouldn't be put. I won't go into the gory details about it. But I will tell you that it can last for hours, and it is agonizing beyond belief. So the nurses are simply trying to help you by offering you the Senokot because it moves the bile. This poem is about constipation and pain relief. But I'd also like to mention the wonderfully eccentric Screaming Jay Hawkins. He made an album in 1969 on Mercury Records called What That Is, and there's a song on it called Constipation Blues, one of the funniest things I've ever heard. It opens up with dialogue and then goes into the music, and the words in the dialogue are, "I've written songs about love, heartbreak, being broke, but I've never written a song about real pain." He then goes into this moaning routine behind music, as if he's sat on the pan with serious problems. So this poem is called, appropriately called, Thomas Crappers, and I hope you enjoy it. Although not on your doctor's long prescription chart, nurses offer you Senokot each morning and night, because they're natural laxatives that keep you regular, so your bowels can loosen its wee-wee and shite. And in order to manage your angina and dicky ticker, you're given painkiller tablets of varying punch. Paracetamols take the edge off, but it's bulldog codeine that kicks those grotty arteries right in the brunch. But what doctors don't tell you about codeine tablets is that they inhibit as well as giving pain relief. So after 3 days of your food not coming out to play, you're harbouring vast excrement piles of grief. And when the constipation starts, it cannot be stopped. It's an unbelievably agonizing and painful ride. You end up on a toilet bowl with 2 desperate fingers, trying to dislodge an immobile bile pellet tide. So when the staff offers you stewed prunes and custard, or baked apple crumble followed by Senokot too, my advice is to pay good heed to that nice smiling nurse who offered those gentle Thomas Crappers to you.